Some cars don't just drive, they dominate the streets. And some names don't just live, they become immortal with time. And when we talk about the golden era of American muscle, one car stood apart from the rest, a beast, more daring than most men. The 1969 Dodge Charger RT. This wasn't just a car, it was a revolution on wheels, a roaring symbol of power, rebellion, and raw American spirit. In this video, we're diving deep into the legacy of the Dodge Charger RT, from its birth in Detroit to its rise in Hollywood, from racetracks to movie screens, and now into an electric future. I'm Nick, and you're watching GearShift Media, bringing you the roar behind the legend. 1960s America. A time when every youngster had one thing on their mind: freedom, a hunger to break the rules, a passion to stand out. This desire gave rise to a brand new car culture: muscle cars. Ford launched the Mustang, GM unleashed the Camaro, and then Chrysler made a dangerous move in 1966. They introduced the Dodge Charger. But the real explosion happened in 1968, when the Dodge Charger RT road track took the spotlight. Its design was a masterpiece: a long hood, fastback roofline, hidden headlights, and bold Coke bottle curves. It broke every design rule of its time. Under the hood, the 440 Magnum V8 engine, pumping out 375 horsepower. This car didn't just run, it roared. It wasn't just a car, it was a beast, predator, not just driving but hunting the streets. In 1968's cult film Bullet, while Steve McQueen tore up the streets in his iconic Mustang, a black monster chased him, the Dodge Charger RT. But this wasn't just a car chase, it was a cinematic revolution, where speed, tension, and raw power created history. That scene wasn't just captured on camera, it was etched into the hearts of millions. The Charger wasn't just a car on screen, it was a sinister beast, stealing every frame. It became the villain you fall in love with. A dark legend every car lover secretly desired. That one chase didn't just make the Charger a Hollywood hero, it turned it into a timeless icon. 1969, the Charger RT evolved. Refined split grille, tail stripes, a more aggressive stance. It didn't just look fast, it looked like it picked fights in parking lots. It had presence, it had attitude. Beneath the hood in the legendary 426 HEMI, only 432 units ever made. Not just rare, blink and you'll miss it. Rare. Quarter mile in just 13 seconds. That kind of speed felt like a jet. You'd floor it and forget the world existed. But the real power of the Charger wasn't just in the engine, it was in its untamed energy. It wasn't just a machine, it was a statement, a symbol, a roaring revolution. Chrysler took one more giant leap and launched a machine not just built for streets, but designed to dominate asphalt. The 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona, aerodynamic nose cone, oversized rear wing, a beast that attacked with speed, not just looks. It became the first NASCAR legal car to break 200 miles per hour. Behind the wheel, the legendary Bobby Isaac, who shattered the world speed record and stunned the world. Dodge didn't just win races, they rewrote the entire rulebook. From muscle to missile, the Daytona was a revolution in motion. Every great story has a twist, and the muscle car saga took its turn in the 1970s. The world was changing. Freedom gave way to fear. Oil crises made fuel expensive and rare. Insurance companies labeled muscle cars as high-risk toys. Dodge realized the market now wanted safer, softer cars. And slowly, the Charger started changing. The beast was tamed, performance faded, and the soul disappeared. By 1987, the Charger name was reduced to just a badge, stuck on the back of an ordinary compact car. But legends never die. They hibernate, waiting for their time to rise again. 2001, The Fast and the Furious hit theaters, and the world saw it again. The Charger RT black paint, supercharger popping through the hood, wheelie launch. Not just a movie moment, a resurrection. When Dominic Toretto said, "This is my father's car, I've never driven it."
So what's your best time?
I've never driven her.
That one line reignited a generation's emotional connection. The Charger became more than a car. It was a character, a legacy, a heartbeat on screen. Fast and Furious didn't just bring the Charger back, it made it eternal. Hollywood wasn't the only place it returned. In 2006, Dodge officially resurrected the Charger name, this time as a four-door muscle sedan. Some purists were shocked. A four-door Charger? That's blasphemy, they said. But Dodge had a plan to blend muscle heritage with modern practicality, and they nailed it. The reborn Charger came with aggressive styling, powerful HEMI engines, and the same rebel attitude. It wasn't just a revival, it was a declaration. The king is back, and he's evolved. The Charger once again ruled streets and drag strips, proving that legends can rise again. 2023, Dodge made it official. This is the last call for gas-powered Chargers. Limited edition models arrived, special badges, tribute colors. Every burnout became a farewell salute. Every exhaust note whispered, "Goodbye, old friend." And then, the next chapter arrived. The Dodge Charger Daytona SRT concept. Electric power, synthetic exhaust, futuristic design, a car made for tomorrow. But hiding a question deep inside, can an EV ever replace the roar of a V8 engine? Can speed still excite without soul? The Charger is evolving, but for true fans, this isn't just a change in tech, it's a shift in emotion. The Dodge Charger RT, not just a car, it's a legacy. That first burnout. That iconic movie scene that gave you goosebumps. That old garage poster, still holding memories. It's more than just metal, wheels, and horsepower. It's a connection, passed down through generations. And even today, when an old Charger RT rumbles down the street, heads turn, hearts pause, because when legends roll, the world doesn't just watch, it remembers. Muse, if this story struck a chord with you, like, share, and subscribe to GearShift Media. We don't just tell stories, we bring you the roar behind every legend. This is GearShift Media, bringing you the roar behind the legend.